August 13th, 1980, evening session continued.
In this play of nature, or this villainous mood of the nature, you cannot give any explanation. It is for no reason. Some fellows go and stay with some people, enjoy their hospitality, and overnight they murder them, collect all the booty, and leave the house. He says, how can I explain this? He said, at the most you might instill fear in them that in the next birth you will have committed sin and all those things. But he is not going to arrest, it is not arrested. All these bad qualities, bad tendencies. It is bound to happen. Therefore Maharaj says, you ponder over this Atma-Chintan, you meditate on this self, understand what all this fraudulent game going on, and get out of it. Or transcend it. No escapism, but transcend it. In that mood of destruction. It is not the individualistic qualities. He says even those ministers in that high position, that lurking fear is still there in them, that someday somebody could backstab them or kill them. He says any amount of happiness you might derive through your form. But the other side of that happiness is full of misery. You must be prepared to see the misery. All these pains are the result of concepts, starting with the primary concept that I am. The eons have come and gone. The number of avatars, incarnations have taken place. They have come and gone. But they could not arrest the conduct of five elements. He says, how can we arrest the flow or the conduct of the nature? Because the one who wants to arrest that one is the product of the five elements. आपने तुम्हें हमने नहीं मिला सुख मात्र पे नहीं पूरे जो ईश्वर मुक्ति की ज्ञान की आवाज निर्माण होगी तुम्हारा रहता है ना अपना स्वतः ओन हमने हमारे गेम्स पर हो आता परमात्मा जान सकते He says, this form has come, form has appeared, this pure I am, and I am also there, so spontaneously. We are not, didn't seek this form or that I am, it is spontaneously, it has come.
Unconscious.
Unsolicited, it has come. Vortex of life, you see, full of misery and this thing. What is the escape or how to get out or how to transcend it? Provided that beingness, that manifest beingness, you abide in that. And with the grace of that only, you can escape this. I amness, beingness. You must be one with that. But you will be inclined to become one with that beingness only with the grace of beingness only. It should spontaneously come out. This inclination towards spirituality must also spring in you spontaneously. You cannot create it in anybody else. You might tell anybody else, but if that intuitive inspiration is not there, he will not be inclined towards it. So that grace of that beingness is also required there. Of that nature is required there. You cannot impose this. And if the self of the darkened sources towards realization or liberation, nobody can put a stop to it. Like it has this lower concept. Arjuna himself is the Parabrahman. Where the word is, the conviction or the guarantee that I am. With the word I am, this guarantee I am ness. That is established. There is no guarantee of that establishment I am. I am ness is not. He says word or if the sound has a meaning, it becomes a word. Any sound which has a meaning is a word. And word is indicative of existence of something. Suppose at night you hear a voice or some sound, some shrill noise. You know something is there, something is there.
No.
There might be an eminent doctor or a great scientist. But how long is the scientist or that eminent doctor? So long as that pulse beat is there. And what is that indicative of pulse beat? The I amness of that doctor or engineer.
आपके नाम में पुण्यवान विशाल थोड़ा पोको भी आ रहा है चलो आशा की मिठी ना आशा मिठी ना
Is the understanding the play of this beingness, understand that beingness. He says, if that pulse beat stops of that person, a doctor or an engineer, where is the doctor or where is the engineer? Beingness is gone, disappeared. Therefore he says, do all your duties in the life, your worldly life, with full gusto, with full enthusiasm. But when you understand and inquire and understand this beingness principle, you will not be caught up with any desires, with any aspirations, with any ambitions. You will be free. And you will know it's all hollow. It's all hollow place.
14th August 1980 morning.
August 14th, 1980, morning session begins.
Either for my own, you have fear, either for my own, for your own, you can to go deeper inside, outer soul. So I always withdraw for myself, and find out that I go back, yeah, I can't explain. I guess it's not so good.
You are afraid to go into yourself, is it?
Yes, yes. Always
You are afraid of what might happen if you try to go deeper.
right, yes.
But what have you been told so far? Have you been given any instructions?
Yes, to drop your whole fast and to meditate and go on. But I'm very restless with meditation. So,
तुमचं जे झालं आहे ते सोडून देऊन फक्त ध्यान कर असं सांगितलं. भूतकाळ सोडून दे, भूतकाळ होतं म्हणे. ध्यानात असल्यावर गोंधळ होतो. Even if there is agitation when you meditate, you just persist with it and gradually it will disappear.
the expression goes and already you have a lot of explanation that will already more approach to me.
वो महाराज नहीं है.
Yes, yes.
आपण हे बाजूला काढून टाकून तुझं कसं करायचं. So he says, you have been given instructions by your guru. So he says, how can I interfere with something which has already been given? आणि त्या कल्पना बदलून जातील. Now, when you have been given certain instructions by your guru, there are certain concepts have been inculcated. Now, if you take from someone else, then it will be confused.
And a friend of mine is a disciple of Maharaj, and she advised that I should come. And would I please ask a question? And the question is it possible that a claim can be made that one system is the only teaching and has been carried on through the ages?
ऑस्ट्रेलियाहून येतात त्यांचं असं आहे की हे असं म्हणू शकेल का की एकच मार्ग आहे आणि तो पुष्कळ काळापासून आलेला आहे आणि तो मुक्त होण्याचा तो एकच मार्ग आहे असं कोणीही म्हणू शकेल का? एकच मार्ग कोणी कोणाला विचारलं. महाराज फक्त who is this who is asking? And whom is he asking? Who is asking whom? This question.
The man was my tutor in a school in and they say that the teaching is coming through the Shankaracharya. And that it is the only teaching, only one teaching.
So you are asking as an individual what some other individual has told you. Is that it?
I also wish to know, but the gentleman asked me to find out.
जगामध्ये माणसाचे घेत असतात एकच मार्गाचे अनेक मार्ग आहेत. जगामध्ये माणसा जन्म घेता एकच मार्गाचे अनेक मार्ग आहेत. महाराज in a family, number of people are born. Have they used only one path or have they used different paths? Sorry?
Different ones.
जगात मला समजलं पण यांचं मी माझं वेगळं समजत होते. कोणत्या मार्गाने So the way they have been born, the method or the path by which they have been born, millions of things. Is it not the same or is it different? मग झाडचा मार्ग So if there is only one way in which millions of people can get born, can there be different ways in by which they have to go? पुन्हा आम्ही सांगितलं आल्या मार्गाने परत जा जाऊ शकतेस का महाराज giving you one answer. Go back the way you came. Will you be able to do so?
Back the way you came.
Go back the way you came.
The way you
समजत नाही म्हणलं मला लग्न सुद्धा आहे not understood it. ते आपण कळते पण घेऊन आलो आपण पण घेऊन आलो आता ते कळते पण कोण पावडा झालं याचा विचार कर त्याला आत्मा आहेत का ते कळते पण आले आता तुला माहिती आहे का Maharaj says, you know what is just going to, what I translate. Is it that you know? And what is it that you know? Because that which is born has been born together with the knowledge that it is. Now, that knowledge, it tells you that you are. Find out the nature of that. Does it have a form? Did it come walking or did it come running? Did it use its feet? That knowledge that one exists, that knowledge, find out the nature of it and how it came. That which tells you or anyone that one exists, the sense of being alive. पण आले ते अकळतेपणाने आलेलं आता ते कळते घर पुन्हा अकळते पण झालं पाहिजे समाधी लागले पाहिजे ध्यान घेऊन झाला पाहिजे समाधी झाला अकळते पण झाले होते त्याच्यातच पुन्हा ते कळते पण निर्माण होईल त्याच्यातच ज्ञान त्यामुळे अकळते पण तयार झालं पाहिजे नॉलेज आहे came without my knowledge. Now, he said, by meditation, this knowledge I am must disappear into that not knowingness. And then whatever comes out of that not knowingness is knowledge.
Maharaj said, the knowingness I am state, that is consciousness, has come about out of no knowing state, unsolicited and spontaneous state. With and during intense meditation, this knowingness state should merge or disappear into no-knowingness state, that is known as samadhi. And then out of this samadhi, that is no knowing state, when the knowingness or consciousness reappears, it will be potent and charged with profound knowledge, what Maharaj now calls Jnana.
Is it the way now you have come from wherever you have come? That is out of the knowledge that you are, but out of the same consciousness. That consciousness has come from somewhere else. पुन्हा तो अकळता होऊन जाईल अकळता झालं तर पुन्हा करता पण येईल this knowledge I have must remain immersed in itself. Then it will go into that not knowingness from which it has come. And whatever knowledge comes out of that not knowingness is real knowledge. कांदा आलेलं कल्पना तुला कसा पोहोचला हो whatever has come from not knowing it, just now, how can it go back to its source with the knowledge? This knowledge I am has come from not knowing it. So to go back to the source, how can that go by itself? हो तुम्ही तर काय आहे काय वापरतो whatever you are doing, whatever they do, it is based on this knowledge that you are. So what is it that you are using in order to act or think? What is it that you are using? Now I'm asking.
Very often it's this. That is
साधारण वाटतं मन वापरतो पण त्याच्यापेक्षा दुसरं काहीतरी असलं पाहिजे म्हणतो कल्पना काय आत्ताच फेकून निघून जाईल that consciousness which has come without your knowledge, that consciousness which has come spontaneously, that consciousness which has come unconsciously, that is the one you are using. And if that consciousness you are not there, nothing is there. Whatever experience one has, it is a movement in this consciousness. This consciousness that is the essence of being alive. And that consciousness has no form. And other than this consciousness, who as such is nothing. So Maharaj asked you, can you remember what you heard the last time you came here? So he said, you have asked anything about that which you had heard?
We need to remember that that is it. I am. Maharaj was telling that the state of Ishvara. What is the state I am? The state of Ishvara.
मी आहे ही जाणीव म्हणजेच ईश्वर असं आपण सांगितलं मला आहे त्याप्रमाणे त्यातून जो प्रश्न तुम्ही करून अनुभव आला सो what you have heard and if you have had conviction about what you have heard, this statement that you made, if you have had conviction, have you had any experiences based on that conviction? आणि काय काय म्हणजे ज्ञानाचे मात्र मी आहे काळाने नाही हे लक्षात आहे ना Maharaj says, you surely remember what you have been told, and that is that this knowledge I am is within the body, this consciousness is within the body, but I am not the body. I am that consciousness. अच्छा बोलती ओळखी ना अशा विचारातून झोपायचं असेल तर त्याचा मोठं झालं पाहिजे होतं मला लाभ होता if I have firm conviction in this, that I am not the body, but the consciousness which animates the body, and if that conviction is there, surely it must take root and grow.
So Maharaj, grace, I think I am having a little conviction.
तुमची खात्री पटली त्याच्या यांची ओळख आपण म्हणून ते ओळख वाढली पाहिजे आपण म्हणून त्याची ओळख वाढली पाहिजे आपण म्हणतो आपण ही ओळख वाढली पाहिजे The measure of that conviction is that I am not the body but the consciousness within that will flower And the flowering of that conviction can only be the proof of the conviction.
In other words, it's an unmanifest, impersonal, conscious state, which is pure existence and pure consciousness. That is how I understand. The unmanifest is consciousness. I am neither subjective nor subjective.
That was told me in the last I would let and ते म्हणतो ते अगं कोणत्याही ज्ञानाला आकार म्हटलं कोणतं ज्ञान असेल हा नाही का उपादान वास आहे का उपादान वास ज्ञान आहे आले ज्ञान आहे तर उपादान नाही ज्ञानाला उपादान नाही आणि तो ज्ञान तू असतो महाराज तुम्ही चांगलं any kind of knowledge, whether it's a taste or a smell or whatever it is, that is knowledge. And any kind of knowledge cannot have any part in knowledge. All the all that is to be understood, Maharaj says, is for the knowledge that is this consciousness or I am this, call it whatever it is, all that knowledge to understand its own nature. For the knowledge to understand itself, that is all that is to be done. And that has no form, and it has no shape or color. तो मुख्य चाकू आज ज्ञानाला आकार he said, any knowledge, suppose you meet someone on the road and he tells you something. He gives you a piece of news or he gives you a thought or whatever it is. He gives you certain information. Now, that information or thought, whatever he conveys to you, is knowledge. And that knowledge has no form. And much less could this knowledge that I am have any form. No knowledge of any kind can have form. Far less this knowledge I am, which is infinitely rarer, finer, more subtle. तो ज्ञान दुखाला ज्ञान कोणतं ज्ञान होतं तर आता त्याच्यामध्ये कळतंय पण कळतंय पण हे पहा हे मुख्यतः आत्म्याचं रूप आहे सर्व जीवन व्यवस्थित आहे कोणत्याही आकाराने वाटलेला नाही any kind of experience, pleasurable or not pleasurable, any kind of experience is knowledge. And that knowledge is based on this consciousness that I am. And that no knowledge of any kind, Maharaj repeats, can have any form, the thing to be firmly understood. So, थोडं म्हणजे आपलं ज्ञान हे आपल्या ध्यानात आला त्याचं ध्यान करा दुसऱ्याला जर म्हणता येतं त्या गाडीमध्ये आपलं ज्ञान आपण म्हणता येत महाराज it is easy to get hold of something which you can get a peep into, something tangible, that is easy. But to get hold of this knowledge I am, which is formless, is difficult. But that is what one has to do. To constantly remember one's identity, without any form, that is this consciousness, this knowledge I am. He said, suppose you are told, you remember that you are awake. Keep that firmly in mind. What will you do? One go. He said, meditate on it. That I am alive. Oh, sorry, I am awake. What will you do? You do not anything that you can get your teeth into. That is tangible. It's difficult to get hold of. Therefore, people are given some kind of a uniform, some kind of something tangible to get hold of. It is easier to get hold of. But it doesn't have any real value.
It is vice.
It is victim in it. He said, yes, it is all right. From a life after the recovery, we are going here. And I can't tell you the track was out of the case. Yes, Swatch is on the Maharaj said that the way you are saying it, merely remaining here, if you are able to understand the slow earth, that is the meaning of the self, then you say that is excellent. आपला बेटा हवा ते असं आणि आपल्याला आपण म्हणून हवा आहे महाराज making fun and start.
August 14th, 1980, morning session continued.
That is slow earth. That is the meaning of the self. That is what one should want for oneself. And as soon as one understands one's true identity, then one's selfishness, whatever one wants as selfishness, has been okay.
I have been meditating for many years with the mantra. I found I was getting very sleepy and I have stopped. Was he something to say about meditation with mantra?
बऱ्याच वर्षापासून एक मंत्र आहे त्यांच्याकडे आणि त्याच्यावर ते ध्यान करतात, पण त्याचं असं व्हायला लागलं की जास्त झोपेत गेल्यासारखं वाटतं, म्हणून त्यांचं बंद केलं. हा, झोपेत गेल्यासारखं वाटतं. आणखी लवकर जा म्हणजे संध्याकाळी बाजू पण करू नको. We said no, what you think you are feeling sleepy is all right. Let the sleep overcome you, but don't give it up.
Don't give up the mantra.
Don't give up the mantra and the meditation. You carry on. What you think is sleep may be something else.
But I
Maybe samadhi.
have come now to graduation and there's no mantra and the meditation I find more satisfied.
मग आता तो मंत्र सोडून नुसतं ध्यान करताय, रजनीशने सांगितलं तुम्हाला, आणि ते म्हणते आता जास्त बरं वाटतं. So he said, what is perfect prayer? He said, what is mantra? It is a purpose. So, if that purpose can be served without using the mantra, and the way you are doing it, you say, go ahead. But this meditation must go. बाबा काय सांगायचं तुला काय सांगितलं आम्ही जायला महाराज continue with what he has started, because he may have a certain view about how to take you further, and any kind of discipline wouldn't be proper. So he said, let your guru take you further.
Changed gurus recently.
But now you are with Rajini.
Yes.
So he said, let Rajinish give you the your present guru, let that guru give you the further direction. I mean, Bharat Vishnu is a bit more said, Maharaj is being a bit hard in using his words, but he said, you worship one as a guru, and then you go to someone else for instruction. He said, is that correct?
Because of the question from my friend,
तर पावसाळ्यामधून काय ज्यांनी पाठवलं त्यांनी तो प्रश्न विचारायला सांगितला तो मुद्दाम तो विचारायला आले पण आता आपण सांगता त्यामुळे कसं तो म्हणजे एकच जेव्हा आहे तेव्हा एकाने शिकेल आणि दुसऱ्याने त्याच्यामध्ये हे केलं त्याच्यामध्ये हे किंवा
विसंगती कशी निर्माण?
विसंगती कशी निर्माण होणार किंवा ती मुळीच नाही तिला कल्पनेची सुसंगती आहे सर्वाचा मध्ये संगती नाही त्या कल्पनेची सुसंगती. Maharaj says there is no difference or any confusion as far as the truth is concerned. But there can be a great deal of confusion in the concepts which you have.
it comes to us through any of the systems which are available. It's always covered by the ego of the people at the top, organizers. How can we deal with this?
जे बरेच जण त्यांनी सांगतात हे परमार्थ सांगतात ते बहुत करून म्हणजे असं वाटतं की त्यांचा अहंकार म्हणजे किंवा त्यांच्या कल्पनेतून सांगत असतात त्याचं आम्ही जे ऐकणार त्यांनी कसं समजून घ्यायचं ज्ञानाला गुरु पुण्या सुद्धा गुरुला विसरू म्हणा आणि त्या विश्वाला गुरु म्हणून पुण्य हा विषय महाराज in any case gives you the formula. He says, let the guru tell you whatever the guru is telling you. Then call that guru Ishwar. Then, but never forget that whatever he tells you, you can only absorb through the consciousness which you are. And he says, keep in mind that consciousness and the guru are not different, and that you are not the body, but you are this consciousness. That is what you are. He said, be firm in that, and that consciousness will give you the true knowledge. But being in that consciousness, that will give you the true knowledge. Maharaj says, if you are really keen on the knowledge which Maharaj is telling, is expounded, he says, are you prepared to give up your uniform?
Just a device.
म्हणजे आता मी समजून गेले त्याला तो डिव्हाइस म्हणजे एक प्रकारची युक्ती आहे ते मी समजले म्हणजे
Can the subtle work which one does in one embodiment ever be lost?
Can any subtle work?
Yeah, the work one does on one's real self in one embodiment. Is this ever lost? Or do we keep it?
आध्यात्मिक ध्येयाच्या मागे जे जे मनुष्य काम करत राहतं काहीतरी की आपल्याला सूक्ष्म काम करत राहतं आत्म्याविषयी आत्मप्राप्तीविषयी ते जरी आत्मप्राप्ती झाली नाही तर फुकट जाईल का म्हणून फुकट जाईल का हे जे सारं
आत्मकेवळ भोगले प्रकाशात माझ्यापासून कर्माचा प्रातही आत्मकेवळ या प्रकाशाला लागतात तेव्हा तुम्हाला किती परमाचा झाला तो only when the rays of the sun of the sun, when they light up one's psyche, only then one will one's attention be turned towards wanting to have the knowledge of the self. So any efforts in that direction cannot go waste.
तो जेवण झालं तर मग गुरुदत्ता होता.
The process is such that until the psyche is ready, your thoughts will never be towards wanting the knowledge of the self. And when that process starts, rest of it comes in the normal course. Then you will find the Guru, then the Guru will have it, the grace will come, and the rest of the process automatically proceeds. And until the first process, until the process starts, nothing can make the process start except the rays of the sun, as he said, the sun of the sun.
And this carries
S-U-N, yes.
from one embodiment to the next, not just one lifetime, it's for the lifetime.
मग हे एका देहातून जे कमी राहिलं ते दुसऱ्या देहात जातं का? म्हणजे आधी केलेले एका जन्मात म्हणजे दुसऱ्या जन्मात जातं ना. आता अनुभवानं सांगतात, ऐकलेलं सांगतात. He says this one embodiment, the other embodiment. He says, are you speaking from your personal experience or merely hearsay?
Yes. That's what.
ऐकलेलं.
No, I
अनुभवानं सांगतात. He said, give up hearsay. Never believe in any hearsay. Speak only from your personal experience. In this consciousness.
गुरुमा ब्रह्ममा आपला आत्मामा आणि तो तुझ्या ध्यानाचा तो वाद म्हणजे तुम्हाला याची समाधी लागेल आणि नंतर मग अकाज्ञान सकल कसं झालं हे तुला कळेल. बाकी सगळ्या गोष्टी नको करू. दुसरं
Sakal Jnana Sakal. Remember that the only capital one has is this knowledge I am. And that is one's true self. So believe in that, consider it the highest God, be one with it, and keeping aside everything else, you remain with it. And then what has come unknowingly will itself take you back to the source, from where it has come unknowingly. He says, surrender to that which has come unknowingly, so that that which has come unknowingly will take you to its own source.
ज्ञान के लिए जो उपासना करते हैं तो उन्हीं से कभी उपासना करो जाल होते हैं तो होते करते हैं तो खुद कभी उपासना करें.
He said, whatever your body does, all the physical functions, whatever it is that you think you are doing, it is this consciousness which is doing. And there is no entity like yourself. So he says, therefore, be one with this consciousness, which is really yourself. He says, surrender to it.
भक्ति करू नका
He says, don't worship something which is like a tendency. Worship that which is your own. That is this consciousness. Anything else, hearsay is like a tendency. And your own possession, your own capital is this consciousness which you are. So he said that you are that consciousness. You are not different from that consciousness. Therefore he says surrender to this consciousness and worship that consciousness, which you yourself are. This knowledge I am, this consciousness, being. To worship something which is falling. Worship something which is within you, yourself. Don't resort to anything falling.
भक्तना नव निर्माण करू आपल्याकडे जेव्हा तुम्ही मिळाला तेव्हा मोह निर्माण करू तुमच्याकडे मोठा झाला त्यावेळी आम्ही कोणी काम घेतो कोणी त्याला आलोच होतो. आता कोण महाराज says,
आंघोळ घालायचं कोण करतो हाताला घालायचं कोण करतो दुसरी कामं कोण करतो
Maharaj says, now, if anyone, he said, you are looking after your body, the bodily functions and whatever you think, and you think that you, some you, is looking after the body. He said, who looked after the body during the 9 months? After the body was born, the mother looked after it. But you never bothered. Something looked after the body, the growth of the body. Now when the body is there in the, you think you are looking after the body. So think that which was looking after the growth of the body from conception, when there was no question of any control. So he said, why do you think now you are doing it? And that power which looked after the whatever was conceived continues to look after the body now.
But we do not allow it to do so very often.
From which Lakshat Gate may have. Nobody thinks of this.
तेव्हा करतो त्याचा 1000 पर्यंत पूर्ण करायचा
The service which the self does for oneself, one doesn't do 1,000th of time service for the self.
असं एकदा मी आपल्या चिंतन करीत असताना प्राण आणि गुण याचं चिंतन करीत आमच्या घरून निघाले ते मला माहीतच नाही कुठे चालले. प्राण आणि गुण प्राण तेच मनामध्ये चिंतन चाललं होतं. आणि हा जो बस स्टॉप आला एकदम मला जाग आली आणि मी त्या कंडक्टरला म्हटलं मी आता उतरते. रोज मला असं काही होत नाही, पण मला ते त्या दिवशी विचारायचं होतं की मला हे जाग कोणी आणते.
रामाने बोलला जिथे जायची चालवता जमले चालतो पकडून चालवतो बघितले तो थांबला घालून बघता
जिथे जातो तिथे त्याच नाही. संत वगैरे अशा रीतीने त्यांचे विचार चांगले होते.
मिळून बघायचं
in Marathi, Marathi saying has written, and he said this. He said that God is always with him for 24 hours. He said he meant, what could he have meant other than this self?
When the knowledge you are is not there, what are you? That is the only capital you have got, is it not? You are. I am. Good.
It exists only.
Oh, me. Existence is my existence. You meditate on that only I am. And in that only you must attain samadhi. You must go into samadhi.
समाधी लागून पुन्हा जे ज्ञान होईल ते ज्ञान होईल.
And from samadhi when you come down, that knowledge itself will sprout knowledge for you. If you really got that knowledge, you will not talk like this. That is the unrighted. This I know that.
नुसता उगाला
Be quiet.
उगाला आणि उगा राहिला त्याच्याकडे बघून मदत राहा.
Be still and focus your attention on that entity which is still. See, what is the concept?
पैसा का तू वस्तू ज्ञानावर बैठक घालून ठेव.
You stay put.
बंद कर त्याच्याकडे जाऊ नको. चालेल का?
Stop all the talk. Irrelevant, frivolous talk. Stop my word. You will stop. Will you please listen? You
फोन
say,
बंद कर शब्द नको बोलू.
don't utter a single word. Stay put in the knowledge you are. Just be there. That's all. And don't talk. Earlier he said, it's because of your talks, you are carried away by mind and the words.
That's why you are lagging behind. That's why you are unripe. By your good luck, stroke of good luck, you have come here. Oh. You know you are. You know you are. Besides that, don't call anybody as jnani or sage. Only be there only in your own I amness. What is your age? Accomplish concentration at the earliest and catch hold of that knowledge I am. Catch hold of that knowledge I am. Be in the knowledge I am only. No other name. Sometimes a cartoon will just jump, frolicking and jumping about in an exultant mood or excited mood. You must have seen a graph of a cow. Normally, we say here, the air has gone into his ear. Air has rushed into the ear. So some people behave like that. When little bit of the air of spirituality enters their head and mind. Oh. Oh. So, Jnani though recognizes the gold, but what is that gold? He recognizes all this world and that consciousness, beingness, the source of that. In the process is apart. So long as the consciousness is there, activities take place through the agency of high elements. Consciousness does not participate in the activities. Atman is it. That Atman does not participate. But the presence of that Atman or that beingness is very necessary. किसे अच्छा प्रकाश मंदिर नहीं होता है क्या नाम है ज्ञाता कहता तो आत्मा है जब मचा नहीं होता याचा तो आत्मा आहे पण तो काही करत नाही तो असल्यामुळे पंचमतम निर्माण होता व्यवस्था म्हणलं घेतात व्यवस्था असल्यामुळे घेतात Having recognized this, a jnani does not dabble into it. No more further dabbling in consciousness. Consciousness is the prime principle which is necessary for the manifest world. Manifest world is the expression of that beingness, consciousness only. Expression of that. विषाच्या मागे दिवसाला जाणता भरता दिवसाला जाणणार पण दिवसाला फिरतेच नाही जाणार सगळं कोण नाही दोन जे त्याला जाणवते त्याच्या मागे त्याचा अस्तित्व आहे थोडी त्याला जाणवत
This beingness is the sun. Because of the rays of this beingness, the manifest world is. But the jnata, the jnani, the principle behind, that watches the beingness. The knower of this beingness is the jnana. Subtler than consciousness.
तत्वाची परीक्षा करणार शब्दाच्या आधी आहे तसाच आकाशाला दिसलं तर आकाशाला अभिप्राय आहे मग त्याच्या खर्चाकडे बघतो त्याची वस्ती म्हणजे त्याच्या आपल्या भूताला आत्मा नाही स्वतःचे ज्ञान त्याचे एक प्रकार
Again repeat, all this expression, this manifestation or the illumination is due to that sun beingness, the knowledge I am. The knowledge I am, the one who recognizes the knowledge I am, must be subtler and apart from the knowledge I am. If you are in a position to watch the space, you are subtler than the space, you are apart from the space. That very beingness is the very soul of the five elemental play. Without beingness, there is no play.
आकाशावर परिणाम होतो
Any calamitous situation in the world will have no effect on this space.
त्यांनी वापर बरोबर म्हणा પછી થોડી જેવું પછી થોડી
He said that Dr. Manil, he felt his pulse. He said it's quite a powerful pulse. Similarly, when he applied that instrument on him, he said you are more powerful than the instrument. He said, why is it so? Because I have practiced to watch the space. That means I have tried to stabilize myself in a subtler state than space. I am putting to use that principle. I am employing that principle. That's why all this strength and energy.
ज्ञान आहे पण त्याचं जाणतो नाही
The individuality of a person, of an individual, is for your practical worldly life. But the knower of that is also right there. But you don't recognize it. The knower of the individual is also right there. It's the subtler. Once you get rid of the shackles of your body mind, all further way is very smooth.
तेव्हा जो होतो आहे ज्याच्या उचलला होतो त्याचं निर्जीव आहे त्याचं म्हणून जीव म्हणून चेतन आहे चैतन्याने चैतन्य वागतो आहे त्याच्यावर आणलं पाहिजे त्याच्यात
Presently, all your activities in the 24 hours of the day happen through your bodily identity. But body by itself is inert. There is some prime moving principle behind that, that manifests beingness, that energy, that immanent spirit. You must abide in that. You must get to know that. You must become one with that, not with the body.
आपण मी कल्पना आता अगोदर संपवली पाहिजे. संपवली पाहिजे. मला 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 नाही तू ही कल्पना माझ्या अगोदर संपली पाहिजे.
This concept of death should be liquidated right now before you actually undergo that so-called physical death.
तेव्हा तुम्ही वापरा. पण हा मी आपण नव्हे, गोष्टी आपण नव्हे. हे फक्त झालं पाहिजे. हो. हे काय 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 ठरवलं आहे. हो.
By all means,
काया बुद्धी आहे. तुम्ही वापरली आहे काया बुद्धी आहे.
by all means, you use your body fully, but dissociate yourself from the body and the understanding that I am a male or a female. You must completely get rid of this body sense. Simple.
म्हणून म्हणजे काय आहे पुन्हा मी संपलं म्हणजे काया साकार म्हणजे काया काय साकार लागणार ना म्हणजे त्याच्याने भाज्या म्हणून नाही. म्हणून एक माणसं आहे परंपराने लोक अनुभव आहे ती खरी ठरलेली आहे. 5-50 अल्पबा गाव आहे आम्ही एक जगण आहे त्याच्या नावात सगळं त्याची पूजा करता जास्त महिना गाव आहे आणि तसं लोकांच्या
August 13th, 1980, evening session continued.
In this play of nature, or this villainous mood of the nature, we cannot give any explanation. This is for no reason. Some fellows go and stay with some people, enjoy their hospitality, and overnight they murder them, collect all the booty, and leave the house. This is, how can I explain this? He said, at the most you might instill fear in them that in the next birth you will have automated sin and all those things. But he is not going to arrest. It is not arrested. All these bad qualities, bad tendencies. It is bound to happen. Therefore Maharaj says, you ponder over this Atma-Chintan. You meditate on this self. Understand what all this fraudulent game going on. And get out of it. Or transcend it. No escapism, but transcend it. In that mode of destruction. It is not the individualistic qualities. He says even those ministers in that high position, that lurking fear is still there in them. That someday somebody might stab them or kill them. He says any amount of happiness you might derive through your form. But the other side of that happiness is full of misery. You must be prepared to receive the misery. All these things are the result of concepts, starting with the primary concept that I had. He said, eons have come and gone. A number of avatars, incarnations have taken place. They have come and gone. But they could not arrest the conduct of five elements. He says, how can he arrest the flow or the conduct of the nature? Because the one who wants to arrest that one is the product of the five elements.
बाबू नको पण आलं तुम्ही जेवण टाकलेलं आहे तुमच्या आमच्यात आपण तुम्ही आमच्या केलेला सूक्ष्माचे नसते तेव्हा ईश्वर भक्तीला ज्ञानाची आवड निर्माण होईल तुम्हाला जात आहे ना म्हणजे जेव्हा समजा आत्मा स्वतः ओढ आणि आवड घेऊन कर हो 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 आता परमात्मा जाणू शकतो ओढ आणि आवड
He says, this form has come, form has appeared, this plus I am, and I am also has appeared continuously. We have not didn't seek this form or that I am this. It is continuously, it has come.
unconscious.
Yes. Unsolicited, it has come. Vortex of life, you see, full of miseries and this thing. What is the escape or how to get out or how to transcend it? Provided that beingness, that manifest beingness, you abide in that. And with the grace of that only, you can escape this. I amness, beingness. You must be one with that. But you will be inclined to become one with that beingness only with the grace of beingness only. It should spontaneously come out. This inclination towards spirituality must also spring in you spontaneously. You cannot create it to anybody else. You might tell anybody else, but if that intuitive inspiration is not there, you will not be inclined towards it. So that grace of that beingness is also required there. Of that nature is required there. You cannot impose this. And if that self of the darkness proceeds towards realization or liberation, nobody can put a stop to it.
That also.
Why did they accept this lower concept? Arjuna himself is the Parabrahman. Where the word is, the conviction or the guarantee that I am. With the word, I am, this guarantee, I am this.
It is established.
There are no words. There is no guarantee of that establishment I am. I am this is not.
संस्कृतीचं आहे काहीतरी आहे आणि तो पुढे जातो म्हणण्यातलं काहीतरी आहे नुकसान झालं राजाचा आवाज नाही काहीतरी आहे नुकसान ध्वनी झालं तरी पण काहीतरी हलवू नको
This is word or
म्हणण्याला अर्थ लागला की संपला म्हणण्याला अर्थ लागला पण संपला
if the sound has a meaning, it becomes a word. Any sound which has a meaning is a word. And word is indicative of existence of something. Suppose at night you hear a voice or some sound, some shrill noise. You know something is there, something is there.
आई माझी असो तुम्हाला पुढे डॉक्टर असेल कोणी नसेल त्याच्यावर अवलंबून बाण नाटक बंद पडली ते बडे साहेब कोणी नाही
There might be an eminent doctor or a great scientist. But how long is the scientist or that eminent doctor? So long as that pulse beat is there. And what is that indicative of pulse beat? The iamness of that doctor or engineer.
बाणी बंद पडली चला फक्त लहान म्हटलं लहान नाही लागला आणि मोठ्या लागला आपले लागले चिन्ह मानले ईशान जवळ कप्प्यावर जेवढा चला
आशाची मिठी नाही आशा मिठी नाही जवळ करतो तिची अंडरस्टँडिंग होणारच in the play of this beingness, understand that beingness. He says, if that big stops of that person, a doctor or an engineer, where is the doctor or where is the engineer? Beingness is gone, disappeared. Therefore he says, do all your duties in the life, your worldly life, with full gusto, with full enthusiasm. But when you understand and inquire and understand this beingness principle, you will not be caught up with any desires, with any aspirations, with any ambitions. You will be free. And you will know it's all hollow. It's all hollow play.
14th August 1980 morning.
August 14th, 1980, morning session begins.
To go deeper with myself. Fear for my own.
You have fear
For my own.
for your own.
To go deeper inside. Yeah, after so. So I always withdraw for myself, and I find out that I go back. Yeah, I can't explain. I guess it's not so good.
You are afraid to go into yourself.
Yes, yes. Always
You are afraid of what might happen if you try to go deeper.
right. Yes.
But what have you been told so far? Have you been given any instructions?
Yes, to drop your whole past and to meditate and go on. But I'm very restless with meditation.
तुमचं जे झालं आहे ते सोडून देऊन फक्त ध्यान कर असं सांगितलंय भूतकाळ सोडून दे बुडत ध्यानात असल्यावर इवन इफ देर इज एज्युकेशन वेन यू मेडिटेट इट इज पर्सिस्ट इन इट अँड ग्रॅज्युअली इट विल डिसअपियर
People meditate, the expression goes and if I maybe you have another explanation about the or at first to me.
तो महाराज नहीं है
Yes, that's
आपण बाजूला काढून आपण तुझं कसं करायचं So he said, you have been given instructions by your guru. So he says, how can I interfere with something which has already been given? आम्ही तर कल्पना बदलून जातो. Now, when you have been given certain instructions by your guru, there are certain concepts have been inculcated. Now, if you go from someone else, then will be confused.
Australia,
Not Australia.
and a friend of mine is a disciple of Maharaj, and she advised that I should come, and would I please ask a question or two? And the question is it possible that a claim can be made that one system is the only teaching and has been carried on through the ages?
ऑस्ट्रेलियाहून येतात त्यांचं असं आहे की असं म्हणू शकेल का की एकच मार्ग आहे आणि तो पुस्तक काळापासून आलेला आहे आणि तो मुक्त होण्याचा तो एकच मार्ग आहे असं कोणाला कोणीही म्हणू शकेल का की एकच मार्ग आहे कोणाला विचारलं महाराज क्वेश्चन who is this who is asking? And whom is he asking? Who is asking whom? This question.
So asking. The man was my tutor in a school in Australia. And they say that the teaching is coming through the Shankaracharya of India. And that it is the only teaching, only one teaching.
So you are asking as an individual what some other individual has told you. Is that it?
I also wish to know, but the gentleman asked me to find out.
जरा म्हणजे माणसाचं जे काय असतं ते एकच मार्गाचे अनेक मार्ग आहेत. जगामध्ये माणसा जन्म होता आता एकच मार्गाचे अनेक मार्ग आहेत. Maharaj said, in a family, number of people are born. Have they used only one path or have they used different paths? Sorry?
Different ones.
तुम्ही काय म्हटलं जगात मला समज पण यांचं मी माझं वेगळं समजत होते ते कोणत्या मार्गाने मिळतात ते मला पण So the way they have been born, the method or the path by which they have been born, millions of things. Is it not the same or is it different?
Yes.
मग जायचं मार्ग वेगवेगळा. So if there is only one way in which millions of people can get born, can there be different ways in by which they have to go? पुन्हा आम्ही सांगितलं आल्या मार्गाने परत जाऊ शकतेस का? So Maharaj will say, give you one answer. Go back the way you came. Will you be able to do so?
Back the way you came.
Go back the way you came. Samsat nahi mila. Maharaj, I'm not surprised that you have not understood it. ते आपण करते पण घेऊन आलो आपण पण घेऊन आता ते करते पण कोण फायदा मिळाला याचा विचार कर त्याला आत्मा आहेत का ते करते पण आहेत आता तुला माहिती आहे का Maharaj says, you know what is just going to, what I will translate. He said, that you know. And what is it that you know? He said, that which is born has been born together with the knowledge that it is. Now, that knowledge, it tells you that you are. Find out the nature of that. Does it have a form? Did it come walking or did it come running? Did it use its feet? That knowledge that one exists, that knowledge, find out the nature of it and how it came. That which tells you or me, anyone, that one exists. The sense of being alive. आपण आलो ते अकर्तेपणाने आलेलं आता ते करते घर पुन्हा अकर्ते पण झालं पाहिजे मी समाधी लागले खरं ध्यान झाला पाहिजे समाधी झाला अकर्ते पण झालं होतं त्याच्यातच पुन्हा ते करते पण निर्माण होईल त्याच्यातच ज्ञान आहे त्यामुळे अकर्ते पण तयार झालं पाहिजे This knowledge I am came without my knowledge. Now he said, by meditation, this knowledge I am must disappear into that not knowingness. And then whatever comes out of that not knowingness is knowledge.
Maharaj said, the knowingness I am state, that is consciousness, has come about out of no knowing state, unsolicited and spontaneously. With and during intense meditation, this knowingness state should merge or disappear into no-knowingness state, that is known as samadhi. And then out of this samadhi, that is no-knowing state, when the knowingness or consciousness reappears, it will be potent and charged with profound knowledge, what Maharaj now calls Jnana.
That's what I think people are doing. Culture correct कर रहे हैं। और ये लगता है कि बाहर का कुछ culture लगाए बाहर का नहीं है। मतलब बाहर का नहीं है। Is it the way now you have come from wherever you have come? That is out of the knowledge that you are, but out of the same consciousness. But that consciousness has come from somewhere else. कर्तव्य बना हम ध्यान देगा आज ध्यान दो जहाँ ध्यान देगा और ध्यान देगा जब कृतज्ञता करनी पड़ेगी सुनना तो अकड़ता हुई अकड़ता जाने में तुम्हारे करते in meditation this knowledge I have must remain immersed in itself. Then it will go into that not knowingness from which it has come. And whatever knowledge comes out of that not knowingness is real. Whatever has come from not knowingness, this knowledge, how can it go back to its source with the knowledge? This knowledge I am has come from not knowingness. So to go back to the source, how can that go by itself? Whatever you are doing, whatever it is based on this knowledge that you are. What is it that you are using in order to act or think? What is it that you are using in our industry? Very often it's this. That is साधारण वाटतं मन वापरतो पण त्याच्यापेक्षा दुसरं काहीतरी असलं पाहिजे तर तू म्हणतो that is wrong. Nothing else. कल्पटच वापरतो काय वापरत आहे ते कल्पबंधन काय आत्ताच फेकून निघून जाईल. That consciousness which has come without your knowledge, that consciousness which has come spontaneously, that consciousness which has come unconsciously, that is the one you are using. And if that consciousness you are not there, nothing is there. Whatever experience one has, it is a movement in this consciousness. This consciousness that I exist, the sense of being alive. And that consciousness has no form. And other than this consciousness, you as such is nothing. Maharaj asked you whether you remember what you heard the last time you came here. So he said, you have asked anything about that which you had heard.
Remember, that is the I am. Maharaj was telling that the state of Ishvara. What I know. state I am. State of Ishwar.
म्हणजे मी आहे ही जाणीव म्हणजेच ईश्वर असं आपण सांगितलं की मला आहे. त्याप्रमाणे त्यातून जोपर्यंत तुम्ही अनुभव आला सो that you have heard, and if you have had conviction about what you have heard, this statement that you made, if you have had conviction, have you had any experiences based on that conviction? आणि काय होतं आहे काय म्हणजे ज्ञानाचं मात्र आहे काय हे लक्षात आहे ना. I said, you surely remember what you have been told, and that is that this knowledge I am is within the body, this consciousness is within the body, but I am not the body. I am that consciousness. अशा गोष्टी ओळखून अशा विचारांपासून झोपायचं असेल तर त्याचा मोठं झालं पाहिजे होतं लहान होतं. Listening. If I have firm conviction in this, that I am not the body, but the consciousness which animates the body, and if that conviction is there, surely it must take root and grow.
So Maharaj, grace, I think I am having a little conviction.
पण तुमचे खात्री टाकली त्यांची ओळख आपण म्हणून ते ओळख वाढली पाहिजे. आपण म्हणून त्याची ओळख वाढली पाहिजे. आपण म्हणतो आपण ही ओळख वाढली पाहिजे. This is the measure of that conviction is that I am not the body, but the consciousness within, that must flower. And the flowering of that conviction can only be the proof of the conviction.
In other words, it's an unmanifest, impersonal, conscious state, which is pure existence and pure consciousness. That is how I understand. Can manifest that peace consciousness. I is neither subject, subjective nor subjective.
That was told me. निराशा कोणत्या आणि ते म्हणतो ते अव्यक्त कोणत्याही ज्ञानाला आता अनुकूल कोणतं ज्ञान असेल हा नाही का अनुपादन वास आहे का अनुपादन वास ज्ञान आहे हा ज्ञान आहे तर अनुपादन नाही. ज्ञानाला अनुपादन नाही आणि तो ज्ञान तू असतो. महाराज दोन्ही काय any kind of knowledge, whether it's a taste or a smell or whatever it is, that is knowledge. And any kind of knowledge cannot have any form, knowledge. All the all that is to be understood, Maharaj says, is for the knowledge, that is this consciousness or awareness, call it whatever it is, for that knowledge to understand its own nature. For the knowledge to understand itself, that is all that is to be done. And that has no form, and it has no shape or color. तुम्हाला बिलकुल काय काय बोलतो काय सांगितलं आमचं सांगतो आमचा स्पेशल ज्ञान तुम्हाला मिळालं त्यांना फोटो ज्ञानाला आमचं मुख्य चापू आहे ज्या ज्ञानाला आता आम्ही फोटो. He said, any knowledge, suppose you meet someone in the room and he tells you something. He gives you a piece of news or he gives you a thought or whatever it is. He gives you certain information. Now, that information or thought, whatever he conveys to you, is knowledge. And that knowledge has no form. And much less could this knowledge that I am have any form. No knowledge of any kind can have form. Far less this knowledge I am, which is infinitely rarer, finer, more subtle. तर ज्ञान दुखायला ज्ञान कोणतंही ज्ञान असतो त्याला आचारच नाही त्याच्यामध्ये कळते पण कळते आहे पण हे पहा, हे मुख्यतः आत्म्याचं रूप आहे. सर्व ठिकाणी व्यवस्थित आहे, कोणत्याही आकाराने मारलेला नाही. Any kind of experience, pleasurable or not pleasurable, any kind of experience is knowledge. And that knowledge is based on this consciousness that I am. And that no knowledge of any kind, Maharaj repeats, can have any form, but need to be firmly understood. आपण असण्याचं सोडून घ्या, आपलं विचार घ्या, ते आपल्या ध्यानात आला, त्याचं ध्यान करा. दुसऱ्याबद्दल म्हणता येतं त्या गाडीमध्ये, आपलं ज्ञान आपण म्हणता येत. महाराज, it is easy to get hold of something which you can get your teeth into, something tangible, that is easy. But to get hold of this knowledge I am, which is formless, is difficult. But that is what one has to do. To constantly remember one's identity, without any form, that is this consciousness, this knowledge I am. पुन्हा सांगितलं तू जागा आहे तुझ्या ध्यानात काय करशील? He said, suppose you are told, you remember that you are awake. Keep that firmly in mind. What will you do? Run for it. Run for it. He said, meditate on it. That I am alive. Sorry, I am awake. What will you do? You do not much anything that you can get your teeth into. Nothing tangible. Difficult to get hold of. Therefore, people are given some kind of a uniform, some kind of something tangible to get hold of. It is easier to get hold of. That doesn't have any real value.
It is vice.
Yukti म्हणजे. He said, yes, it is all right. मला विचारून गेला करून घे. पण अशा म्हणजे स्वार्थ साधनाचे स्वार्थ साधन. Maharaj says, by the way you have said it, merely remaining here. If you are able to understand the swa-artha, that is the meaning of the self, then he says that is excellent. आपल्या म्हणजे काय हवं, काय हवं ते अच्छा. आणि आपण आपल्याला आपण म्हणून ते हवं आहे. Maharaj is making fun and स्वार्थ.